Whew, boy, let me tell you, nightmare time. Not fun when your computer's not working, let me tell you. And guess what? Mexican Iron Man's here to already get back on me and says, where the heck has this guy been? I sure hope he didn't mess with his software or computer. Let me tell you, Mikey, it's been no fun, my friend. Zero fun. But I'm glad you're here. And I'm glad all of you are here. We got so many of you here. I appreciate y'all being early. Got 3 minutes to say hi to everybody. Let's do that right quick. Let's go back as far as we can go. Come on, EV Mux. There we go. We got D-Bud Martin in the house. Great to see you, my friend. The Great Morgan King. We've got Josiah Robinson. Thanks for being here. Let's see. We got the Nano Reaper. Yay. It actually launched. Yes, it did. The very lovely Penny is in the audience. It's so great to see you, dear. And let's see who else. The animation critic. How's it going, Taylor? We've got Evil Ramen joining us today. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's see. Darren Hughes, one of my wonderful wrenches, is here as well. Looks like we've got a whole crowd of you. Thanks for being here, folks. Shrap 3D is in the house. We've got 11 Alpha joining us as well. Good to see you. Need to figure out how to fix this blue screen issue I'm having at the moment. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Charitable, the Rainbow Knight. It's great to see you as well. Let's see. Who else rolled in the door? A few other folks early on, including Griffin. What's going on? Running with Scissors. Hi, R back. Hi, R back. Let's see. Matt G. Matt G is in the house. We got Q2 Cast TV as well. And let's see. If I miss you guys, I'm sorry. I apologize. SFX314F, Sabertooth Raptor. Good to see you. I put the F in the wrong place. Michael, what's up, Michael Gonzalez? Good to see you, my friend. The great Olaf Von S is in the house. It's good to see you. Hello, yeah, it's been a while. That's right, Peter Graves, good to see you. And John Sapola, good to see you. We got some folks hanging out over on Rumble. We've got Drew over there and the Common Nerd. I haven't seen anybody over on Odysee yet, but we do have Rod Thunderheart. And unfortunately, after I say hi to Andy Masterson, and of course, Catsith, who also says, hello, we have to go. That's right, here we go. Hopefully I'm not being drowned out by the music. Good to see all of you. I'm so glad to be here. Gotta wait for him to get... What was that, Tom? It's good to be back, buddy. Scott Cook is in the house. We got Ultra Mangus in the house. I gotta wait 4 days to transform into another Transformer. All right. Well, you'll do it. It'll be fine. Oh boy. Let's see if we can get straight to the news, folks. It's gonna be a good time. We're having a good time. Whoa. All right, everybody. 6 minutes starts now. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you are, whenever you're watching. Thanks for checking out the 6 Minute Daily. We've got a lot to talk about, not a lot of time to do it in, and I'm so grateful for your patience. We had some technical issues that really hurt me to my core, and it's a huge bummer. But things like that happen in a business that you rely on electronics, technology, and the interwebs, so we'll be rebuilding the motherboard on my desktop computer shortly. So let's go laptop. Eric K for $5 says, excuse culture. He had a Bumble meeting at the North Pole. Bumble's bounce. That's right. I love it. We're at the best time of the year. That's right. We are at Christmas time, the holiday time. For those of you who celebrate other holidays, I hope they're wonderful, joyful, and happy. Moving on, we got to get to our first story of the day, and it's not a happy one. But we'll start with the bad news first, which is we lost Andrew Braugher. That's right. Brooklyn Nine-Nine star was, only 61. He was on, lots of stuff, including Homicide: Life on the Street. But he did a lot of great things in his career, did a lot of acting outside of what you would normally see him in. But Brooklyn Nine-Nine was such a great show, especially with his presence there. We've got the Dune, the new trailer for Dune. Dune is in the house. And trailer number 3 is worth a see, and it might get you hyped for this film. It looks like it's going to be following the lore very closely, and it's very strange to see actual personality out of the female actress in that. Interesting. Avatar 3 has a greater character depth, and Avatar 4 has a 6-year time jump. Wow. At least he's going to be spending some time on something, because that last film was pretty boring and rinse repeat of the previous film, in my opinion. Anyway, moving on. We've got studios urging Congress to take up site blocking legislation. And let me tell you that this is something they've been trying to do for a very long period of time in order to prevent piracy. I don't think they'll be able to do much about it, but they'll try. And once they're completely out of money and power, that'll be an entirely other conversation. Indeed, we do have the Hollywood Reporter coming out with a story about big data transparency when it comes to Netflix. That's right. Over 18,000 titles. You can now go look and see what kind of viewership those titles had. I'm going to tell you up front, not as much as you would expect out of the top 25 of every period of time over the course of 6 months, which tells you why they cancel things so often. Let's see, what else do we've got? We've got somebody liking Turtles in the chat. Ultra Mangus. All right, very good. Let's see, moving on. Marvel Studios announces Eyes of Wakanda animated series. I know you're all excited for that show, or maybe not. I couldn't know. But I do know this. There we go. We made it much bigger. Lots of people might be interested. Nobody might be interested. I won't be watching it, but hey, it wasn't made for me. We've got the Golden Globes for 2024. Full list of nominations came out. You can certainly watch that if you choose. We've got much more going on. Honestly, I'm pretty stoked at all of the different things that are going on right now when it comes to this particular award show, because I think it's the last year we will have it. Moving on, we've got details on how the new chief over at the BBC is going to run things and deal with the $112 million funding shortfall. I've got to tell you, this guy really is worried about the way they covered the clash in the Middle East, and I don't blame him. We've got obviously a problem with the video counter. Hopefully you guys are seeing this in real time and it's not stuttering so much. We've got Tesla here. Tesla is in big trouble, as everybody knows. Elon Musk was a little arrogant in thinking that he didn't need to worry about the autopilot system, which doesn't monitor the driver. I think he was very short-sighted in that. Let's see, what else do we have here? We got the federal judge upholding Texas TikTok ban on state-owned devices. I think that that's probably an easy call on their part. Looks like the timer's really stuttering, so this laptop's not powerful enough to do this show, apparently. We've got Epic winning an antitrust lawsuit against the Play Store. That's right, Google Play. So I have a pretty good idea that the Apple one will be back and in full force on the merits, and similarly argued the way this one was. Eventually, this is going to make it to the Supreme Court, I'm pretty sure. So we'll have to see about that. We've got, well, that's right, the stock market today. World shares are mixed. They started out upwards. There was a lot of positive thoughts on where we would end up today, but they are, well, not doing so well as of right now, and I imagine they'll start to falter even more. We are close to a Wall Street record, but I don't know for how much longer that will be. A lot of people that I know are betting the other way right at this moment. We've got the Pew survey that came out saying that the YouTube is the teens' top social media app. Obviously, TikTok is second. It's basically a sixth of all people surveyed are using it almost constantly. I don't blame them. It's about the only place you can get some real entertainment and real information. That's a struggle. And moving on, we've got the Chinese worried about their economy, and they should be. I imagine that they will be struggling for quite some period of time to come. We've got one final story here today, and it's about a person who decided to board a plane for Los Angeles without a ticket and or a passport. I will tell you, this is a big no-no. You can get in an awful lot of trouble, and actually, the man is currently charged with a federal crime. I guess a lot of people are trying to leave that country. Whether or not they do so legally or not, that's an entirely other thing. And with that, we are to the credits of the stream now, which tells me that, well, we were really lagging pretty hard. We do have all these great people here that do support me, and I appreciate them so very much. Hopefully I'll be able to get back to all the tools that I use to create the members' credits and everything else that I do, including all the segments I do for that marketplace and other places as well. Hopefully we get through the rest of this without too much lag. On my end anyway, because that's where all the lag seems to be. For those of you in the chat today, I do truly appreciate you being here. You are absolutely the best, and I am honored that you choose to spend your time with me. For the over 110 to 150 of you that are live right now with me, I appreciate you. We do have Midnight's Edge in the morning coming up next. I will be a little late getting there. I do have some other things to take care of, but I will be there, and I would love for you guys to be there as well, hanging out with Tom and Andre and the gang, and hopefully Six will be there. I think Six is already probably madly modding and producing in the background, as she always does. Big shout out to the people who supported me through chaos in the last few days, and that would be all the friends that I rely on for, well, comfort and positive thoughts, because we were getting crushed. And thanks to all the members here, because you made it possible for me to get a new motherboard, which seemed to have been the problem. Have a great day, everybody, and until next time, see ya!